Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay, I think. It's getting pretty cold in Osaka. I think this is one of the coldest winters I've had in Japan. So there's been a lot of heavy snow in other parts of Japan that's been causing trouble. But Osaka doesn't really get much snow. I've been seeing it in the air, but it's not really settling. So I guess we're okay. But today's video, actually, I went to a different city for this one. Now, you might remember last month I went to the Ghibli Park in Aichi Prefecture. You can see the video for that one, part one. I'm not quite ready with part two yet because I kind of didn't really leave myself enough time this week after the weekend to make a big video. So you're getting the other stuff from Nagoya that I did. So if you're interested in going to Nagoya, yeah, check some of these things out. Nagoya is kind of halfway between Osaka and Tokyo. It's kind of right dead center of Japan. So if you're coming to Japan with one of your JR passes, then you can easily get there by the Shinkansen. But more on Shinkansen a bit later on. We can see a few of those. Because today in today's video, I went to the big train museum, which is just on the kind of outskirts of Nagoya, like in a port area. That doesn't sound particularly interesting, does it? But it actually was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was top ranked in the japanguides.com list of things to do in Nagoya. I had planned to meet my friend who lives in Aichi Prefecture, but unfortunately coronavirus had other ideas, so I had to do things by myself. So you're going to see the train museum, the hotel I stayed at, also the food I had, some nice food. And there's a shrine I went to as well, which is kind of famous one in Nagoya. So please enjoy that. I hope you do. Don't worry, train museum is better than better than it sounds. So before I start, then please, as usual, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment as well. What do you think about the stuff in this video? I want to hear your feedback. I want to know. And of course, share this video too. If you know any people going to Japan soon, they might need some ideas where to go. They might be kind of big train geeks. They'll enjoy that. But yeah, I'm going to cut to myself, and I'm going to do all the talking in a moment. So thanks a lot for watching and enjoy. Okay, well, you've seen me take the Hinotori train from Osaka to Nagoya before in the last video, so I'll skip all that. But arriving at Nagoya Station, I took the Aonami line. This is a private line. It used to be for transporting freight, but now you can take it to the end of the line to Kinjo Futo Station. And if you make it all the way there, it takes about 25 minutes. You can go to the JR SCMAGLEV and Railway Park Museum, a fairly new museum. And of course, you can imagine, you can see lots of trains inside. So, for example, you can see the C62 steam locomotive, which was a record breaker in its time. This is the Series 300 Shinkansen. And at the back there, it's the new maglev train, the MLX-01 series. They've all broken speed records in their time. You can go inside some of them. So this is inside the C62. Look at those valves. Ooh, lovely, if you're into that. You can take a look. You can't go inside the Shinkansen in this place anyway, but yeah, this is one of the earlier Shinkansen. And you can see the maglev train as well. You can go inside there, but also you can see the Guinness World Record. Yeah, it reached a speed of 500 and something kilometers per hour. Very, very fast. And inside, it looks kind of, obviously this is not the final one, but a little bit cramped actually, but I'm sure that's going to be expensive. And in the gallery above this museum, you can see one of the old buses too. I'm not really sure why this was there, but yeah, I'm sure that was a really fast bus too. And there's this kind of insane projection mapping display thing with the Shinkansen. I'm not really sure what this was about, but here we are, very dazzling. I like a bit of projection mapping. So there we go, that's the main hall with the record breakers. So check that out and take lots of pictures with them. But you can also go outside. You can see some of the old train stock as well. This is a Type 90. I think this was like a little tugger. And also you can see Nozomi. That's the fastest Shinkansen we've got on the moment. And you can go inside that. You can also take your lunch in there and eat your lunch. That's no problem with that. You can't usually do that in the trains. But well, you can go in a regular train. So it's just like taking a regular train really, except you're not going anywhere. Anyway. Then you can go to the big great hall of rolling stock as well. You can see all the different types of Shinkansen and some of the older trains as well. There's even more at the back you can't really see very well. So this is the main room. You can see all of these trains from times gone by. Very interesting if you're into those. I don't really have any context for those, so I wasn't sure. You can see double-decker Shinkansen. That's the first time I've seen that. And then this elusive, legendary Dr. Yellow. This is a train Shinkansen that goes across and detects any faults in the line. They run it across the Shinkansen lines every 10 days. You can see inside as well. And some of the older models as well. This is, I don't know what that is, C50, no, I don't know. But this is one of the old steam trains. Looking very nicely renovated. You can go inside the carriages as well. It's quite fancy, wood panelly, very nice. This is for third class as well, so not even the nicest one. Another one of the old trains. These are back from the 20s, I think. So you can see the cabin and also, yeah, the nice wood panel interior. Can't imagine that's for third class. It's nicer than some of the trains we have now. Okay, and some of the kind of 70s period ones, you can have a nice little dining car as well. See how flash it is? You can tell it's the 70s, all those orange and browns. You can see where the kitchen used to be. Oh, and a microwave too. And a grotty looking phone. You can even see the old menu as well if you want to order something. And you can also see the old signboards as well for the trains. And there's a kind of ticket machine simulator. So if you want to go the thrill of buying a ticket. But these are no ordinary tickets. You can get your commemorative ticket from the museum. So here's me tippy-tapping my name in, David in Osaka. I felt like a bit of an idiot doing this, but I don't know. I thought it was just lining up for a ticket. So you put your name in, you can decide your destination. Of course, I'm choosing Shin Osaka. I was feeling fancy, so I took the Nozomi, non-smoking please, and a window seat. That sounds nice. You can get your ticket. It was kind of a cheap ticket, actually. Well, of course it was free, but cheap paper. And you can put it through the ticket gate as well. I'm not really sure who this is appealing to, because I'm sure most people have taken the train to get here, so who knows, but it's got your name printed on it. You can treasure that forever. And if you're not content with that, you can drive the trains too. You can go to the train simulator. So for just 100 yen, you can line up to drive one of the trains. Of course, they're on tracks, so you're not going to steer off, but you have to control the speed. You have to stop in the right place so the train lines up with the platform. There's even a Shinkansen one as well, but this costs 500 yen though, and the tickets sell out quite quickly. There's only one. And if driving's a bit too stressful, you can even be a platform crew. So you can practice letting the people off the trains. And there's a huge diorama section. Do you recognize this city? Hopefully, if you've been watching my channel, you will, because this is beautiful Osaka. See Tsutenkaku in the back there. There's a bit of Kyoto. And panning across, you can see the whole of Honshu, all the way up to Nagoya. Of course, this place is in Nagoya, so that's pretty central. Or you can start at the Tokyo end. Over from Odaiba, you can see Skytree, Tokyo Tower, and so on. All the way up to Mount Fuji in the background. Yep, so very nice diorama if you're into your model train sets. And after a while, they do actually run the trains too, so you can see the Shinkansens moving around, and some of the regular trains too. Very cute, really. I like the little attention to detail. You can see lots of little figures doing strange things too. I'm not just talking about the other people in the museum. So there we go. Yeah, check out the big train hall, the train museum. It costs about 1,000 yen to get in, but yeah, worth it every penny, I think. So I'm glad I tried that. And you can even walk around and see the beautiful Nagoya Riviera. It's a very industrial city, you can see there. So there's all those factories in the back, and these huge apartment block-sized tankers, sort of like a freight ship or something like that. And there's also a Legoland there. I didn't go over there, but in the background, I think it's the Legoland Hotel. So check that out. And after coming back to Nagoya, I went to Atsuta Shrine, one of the famous shrines in Japan, also of course in Nagoya. I've been here a few times, so I just had a bit of a walk around. Yeah, lovely place to walk around, especially if you're tired of seeing all the industrial parts of Nagoya. I did want to go to Nagoya Castle, but I left it a bit too late and it closed, but I definitely recommend going there too. I thought I'd show you my hotel as well. Very nice. yeah, well, this is kind of standard business hotel, not many surprises. But this is the Hotel Unizo. It was quite reasonable as well, nicely decorated. Well, not much of a view really. Unfortunately, there was a bit of building work going on. I'm not sure what that does, but it sounds noisy. And I'll show you the bathroom as well. So yeah, there we go. Super toilet, heated seats, bidet, all that stuff. And quite a nice, yeah, nice renovated bathroom too. And I thought I'd show you my dinner too. Nagoya is famous for a few different foods like eel and what else? This is miso katsu. This is breaded pork cutlet. It's very juicy and delicious with miso sauce, which you kind of pour over, as I'm demonstrating now. Very rich and delicious. I thought it would be a bit too thick, but actually it was absolutely perfect. It was lovely. So definitely check out miso katsu if you go to Nagoya. Yeah, yum yum. Made a bit of a mess of that. So there we go, check out Nagoya. If you go through the madness and confusion of Nagoya Station with its millions of lines, definitely check it out. It takes about 2 hours from Osaka and about the same from Tokyo, I guess, maybe a little bit less. But you can go there by the JR Pass or the Hinotori from Osaka. So thanks for checking this out, and hope you enjoy this. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.